Here is a crazy stat. There are about 87 million tennis players in the world. 2,347 of them are male professionals, and more than 80% of all major competitions for the past 20 years have been won by 3 guys. Roger Federer, famous for his elegance. Rafael Nadal, famous for his fighting spirit. And Novak Djokovic, famous for pissing off the other 2 and their fans by winning more than them. Because they were big and they were 3, the media gave them a unique and original nickname. So today, let's answer the question: what's the big deal with the big 3? The big 3 started with the big 1. For a while, Federer was on his own. Federer was an artist, a pure tennis genius. Everybody loved it.
An oil painting from Federer. Exquisite feel from Federer. Magicianal from Federer. And the guy is so talented. Out of this world. Oh, wow! 37?
Including himself.
I always knew I had something special, but I didn't know it was like, that crazy.
Then in 2005, Nadal burst into the scene by trying to accomplish 2 things no human being had ever done: beat Federer on a regular basis.
He's done it!
And bring back men capri pants. In spite of his best efforts, capri pants were never a thing, but a rivalry was born with Federer. And not any rivalry, the perfect rivalry. Federer was clean, Nadal loved to roll himself in the dirt. Federer quietly tapped on his racket. Nadal shouted "Vamos" every 3 seconds. Federer only needed 1 finger to get rid of his sweat. Nadal could have solved national drought problems by collecting his. You had Ali and Fraser, Bird and Magic, Messi and Ronaldo, and now there was Federer and Nadal. Things were easy, binary. You were either Team Roger or Team Rafa. Then one day, a Serbian guy with a Playmobil haircut arrived, and he said, "Hey, I'm Novak," and they replied, "Hi Novak," and Novak was like, "Can I be part of this?" And they were like, "Nah, it's just us really." So for a while, Novak was like the 3rd wheel of the car, the uncool kid trying real hard to be cool. And always,
The greatest.
always
It's a double fault.
losing to Federer and Nadal. But at some point he thought, you know what, this. I'm just gonna beat them all the time and they'll have to let me in their stupid club. And that's pretty much what he did as from 2011. And the other 2 were delighted he finally blossomed.
Are you glad that Novak exists? No.
So by then, the big 3 was truly born.
Roger Federer. Oh, he's done it! What a run!
They didn't just dominate the tour, they completely obliterated every possible rebellion, smashing it like a bunch of Ewoks. 81 Grand Slams were disputed since 2004. Only 5 of them didn't feature a member of the big 3 in their finals. This is insane. Basically, if you were a little boy dreaming of winning a Grand Slam, you statistically have more chances to win the lottery, become US president, or die in a plane crash. The big 3 was like this super hard boss at the end of the final level, except you had 3 of them. Picture this: you work as a car salesperson, you're pretty good at your job, but suddenly one day, you manage to sell 5 cars in a row, including this old Datsun no one wanted. This is the best accomplishment of your whole career. Your colleagues give you a little trophy, they bake a cake with your name on it, your wife cries, your children can finally mention you at school. But then you have to do it again 2 days later, and again 2 days after that. No one can sell that many cars in such a short amount of time. At some point, however, tennis business people thought, okay, they're getting old, let's market the new guys. But the big 3 was like, we're still here. 5 years later, they thought, okay, now they're really getting old. Now the big 3 is actually getting old. Okay, Djokovic is still here, but Djokovic is like the T-1000 from Terminator 2. You can never get rid of him. Anyway, some people are a fan of Roger, some people are a fan of Rafa, some of Novak, but if you're a true tennis fan, you can only love all of them for what they brought to tennis.